What you gonna do, brother? Nobody's got a bigger hog than me, dude. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Raj, and I'm back with another unboxing. And today we're gonna be ripping open this WWE Mattel Superstars Hollywood Hulk Hogan figure. This is kind of your, He-Man style, Remco style figure. This is Series 1, and I believe these are Walmart exclusive. You've got Bray Wyatt, which is weird. He has kind of the Mad Hatter gimmick going, which I never saw on TV. Ric Flair, Hollywood Hogan, and good old Wayne Ferris, Honky Tonk Man. But I love the packaging design on these. I think these look really great. I don't intend to collect all of these. I'm going to pick up Hall and Nash to go with this Hogan as well. And also the Warrior, but that's probably going to be where the buck stops for me. I'm not going to be a completionist on these figures because even though they are smaller Remco style figures, retail pricing point still around 20 bucks, so still a little bit of a half price. But I'm going to open this bad boy up and I'm going to see if he's worth all that hubbub. So let's go. Let's rip him open. I do enjoy these Remco style figures. I haven't gone completely crazy in terms of like tracking them down and trying to get them. I've really based my picking up of these figures solely on timing and convenience. I know some people have really gone out of the way to chase these down and get them in their possession as quickly as possible. I know that eventually they'll come around, they'll show up on the shelf, and I'll get them, so I'm not going to sweat it too much. Well, let's go ahead and get Hogan out of the box. Already, I can tell you, I definitely like the deco on this. It looks awesome. It's Hollywood Hogan. I mean, it's really hard to mess up his design. And I think, if anything, it's probably going to look really great as this Remco style figure. I have some old Remcos, AWA stuff in my cabinet. I've got the Road Warriors, and I've also got a Ric Flair. But that's about it, though. The only other thing I have that style of retro is actually the daddy of the Remco AWA figures, which was the DC Comics Warlord figure. I still have one that is pretty nice and minty, loose but on the shelf, and complete on top of that, which is real hard to do with that figure because boy, they are rare as hell. This one comes with an extra pair of hands, which I can appreciate. Nice little closed fist. Other hands here are open hands. The Remco figures, another cool thing about these is that you can customize them very easily. Good brother to the channel and Collecting Raj Network, Mr. Kinzer Keel. He's a huge collector of these, so check them out over on his Instagram at Kinzer Keel. He does a lot of customizing with these Remco style wrestling figures, and he's made some really nice stuff. But yeah, so far we've got ourselves a soft goods shirt that does have the Velcro attachments there in the front. The sunglasses they've got attached on by a little rubber band on his head, so let's get that rubber band off. We don't need that. I will say he's very top heavy, so I've noticed that balancing him out to stand is going to be a little bit of a challenge, which, I mean, there are a lot of Remco figures that do have that problem, so I should have expected it. Let's go ahead and get his bandana on, and let's see how it looks right there. Let's go ahead and throw the belt in his hand, see if we can get him to play air guitar with it, because, that's the classic Hollywood pose. There we go. See, that looks great. That's going to look awesome in my display. I've got the Mattel Hollywood Hogan Ultimate Edition, which I actually have posed up basically that same way. I don't know. It's just so cool. The belt actually looks really nice. It's actually very clean, surprisingly. Looks just like the old big gold with the NWO spray paint on it. I really don't like that they put the WWE logo on it. I wish they would just keep it like the WCW logo or something like that, because it would just, I don't know, it would just look a little more appropriate. But yeah, it buckles real nice. It's got the same style buckle pegs on it like you have on your Mattel belts, which on him, I don't know if I will strap it up to his waist. I'll probably keep it in his hands, honestly. I think that's probably going to be the best way to utilize that. Let's go ahead and check the joints on this bad boy. The color of the skin looks proper. He definitely has that hot dog tan, looking like Oscar Mayer to a T. No paint issues right here around the joints on the legs, which is nice. We've got rubber knee pads on them, which are pretty cool. I expected them just to mold them on and say screw it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the deco on the side of the pants. Nice lightning bolts there. Definitely a really nice little rendition of Hogan and the NWO logo there on the side of the boots. I really like that. That's one thing I will say, like, Hogan's gear when he was Hollywood Hogan in WCW was absolutely killer. Absolutely loved it. The weight belt on this thing really kicks ass too. Let's go ahead and change out one of the hands real quick and see how easy those, and that came off, I mean, not too easy, I had to pull, but it wasn't a struggle to change out, which is nice. Okay, so the hands have kind of a joint on them. So there you go. Okay, he can do the rock on, rock off kind of thing. That's interesting. Not bad. I don't know, that's kind of weird for me. But I mean, it does help with the posability, especially if you're going to have him holding the belt a certain way, so I get it. But not bad. I'm probably going to keep the open hands on. I definitely want to keep the belt on hand, but let's go ahead and take a look at the face scan on it. Obviously, it's going to be an exaggerated face because it is the, you know, Motu Mattel He-Man Remco style figure. But it looks good though. The paint application is nice. The eyes look good. The contrast between the beard and the mustache looks awesome, on point as always. The hair looks good, pretty accurate. Man, this is a very solid figure. It actually looks a lot better out of the package than in the package, which is saying a lot, because in the package I still think it looks really good too. But yeah, all the joints on this thing feels nice. Has, you know, a little articulation there at the boots, ankles, knees, thighs. Yeah, it's even got the pivoting ankles on it too. This thing got a lot of posability on it, considering it's a Remco style figure. So that's not too bad. I can get on board with that completely. Let's go ahead and get him all suited and booted back up. But yeah, man, this is a pretty nice figure. It definitely makes me excited to get the Hall and Nash to go with it, because I would love to have the trio set up in the display the way it should be, if you know what I mean. I'm going to go ahead and get this belt set back up the way I want it. Come on, there we go. It's like, how's it gonna grip? I can't remember, because it's been a long day and your boy is a little tired. There we go. Fix his glasses, get that bandana back on that bad boy, and boom. Sorry, I know, terrible music parody of Jimi Hendrix's Voodoo Child. But yeah, man, this Hogan, this king kicks ass. I love it. This is gonna go great in the display. Man, honestly, solid 9 out of 10 for me. I think the only thing, if I could really change anything on it, would have maybe have gone with either putting the Velcro on the back of the shirt to make it look a little more aesthetically pleasing on the front. But even the logo on the shirt looks clean. All the accessories are really nice. I really enjoy them. And the deco and paint application is very nice. There is a little bit of a discrepancy there on the elbow. Not a fan of. And actually, it's like that on both elbows. So, if anything, if you get this Hogan, kind of keep an eye out for that. That might be a thing. But yeah, solid 9 out of 10. I'll take it. Can't wait to add Hall and Nash to the collection whenever I can get those in and make the display look perfect and get some pictures up on Instagram. So, guys, this is going to wrap it up for this Hollywood Hogan Superstars figure. Thank you for checking out the video. Remember to follow me on Instagram at CollectingRaj. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. And as always, brother, have yourselves a Hollywood week.